Welcome, everyone, to the general gaming channel known as M12 Warthog Game. Hey guys, M12 Warthog Game here. I'm back with another video, and today we're playing some more GTA San Andreas.
You're a fucking hero down in LS. I just spoke to my cousin.
Not with my people, I ain't. Shit's still fucked up. Man, I got homies I used to run with that turn their back on me over this.
Yeah, well, what are you gonna do, huh?
Fucking rider, man.
And apparently, a glitch has happened where there's no volume or audio for this cutscene, so I'm just gonna skip it.
CJ.
Who is it?
I work for Woozy. He told me to call you.
Alright, what's up?
I'm rigging a car with explosives so you can take out the crack factory. Drop around the garage downtown.
Cool. I'll be at you in a minute.
Okay. Before anything goes any further, I'd just like to say I do not condone making or using car bombs, nor do I condone the use of crack houses or anything like that.
You still got a problem with me?
Now I'm gonna get a motorcycle, and I will drive to the garage as soon as possible.
Hands off of me. Hey, don't make me kick your ass, Puto.
This is a new outfit.
And guys, we're taking a little bit of a detour as I had to go get armor. Because you always want that when you're always on a mission. Ever since I was able to buy armor at ammunition, I've always used it. At the beginning of each mission, I try to get it unless it's mostly full. Then I don't bother on buying it. Can't afford it. There are many spawn points for armor. Now I'm going to go and blow up a place. So we'll see how this works. I'm imagining if my car takes damage, I can repair it. I don't need to respray it. Like, if it's resprayed, I don't mind. I mean, it's not like the last one that we did. Okay, so... So, the guy that called us said that they work for Woozy and that they wanted me to do this. Now, I'm not so sure about this. And if you guys have been paying attention, they said something about, They said something about I'm working for Woozy. I think in our last video we ended up shooting him, so...
She's all set. Get in. She's packing enough to take out that crack lab. I've wired in a delay timer to give you time to get out.
Cool. Good looking.
Yeah, thank you. Delay timer. Now, I would assume that because we have explosives that we should drive very carefully and not speed ahead and try and crash into traffic. I'm just saying. I mean, I would drive... I mean, this car ain't mine, and most of the cars in this game aren't. That's why I drive like they're not mine. Except for when I'm trying to get away from the cops. I really wish I could have found a bike ahead of time, but you know, like every time I don't really mind if I have a bike or a car, I get a bike, but every time I want to go looking for a car, every time I go looking for a bike, I get a car, and because they like never have anyone on a bike drive by. But I believe I didn't have GTA 3 for very long. I don't know, I just didn't really like that particular GTA, but I definitely liked all the other ones that I played. I played 4. I haven't finished it, but I guess it was okay in the beginning for me. GTA Vice City and GTA San Andreas are my 2 favorite. Out of any old car on the road.
Blast the moron! Open the gate!
Yeah, out of any old car on the road, you decide to target me. I'm in a car. I'm just gonna drive over you guys. Okay. Now, I do know. Use what ramp? Ramp? Right. Oh, right there. Okay, now the main thing is that if this car gets shot up too much, I'm thinking to blow up. But we have to be careful on where we go, and I'm pretty sure they locked the gate behind me. Memory serves right, so...
What the fuck is he doing?
Yeah, what the heck is a car doing inside a crack lab? Well, you're about to find out. Yeah, get out before the timer runs out. Okay, sweet. 40 seconds. Gotta get out. Gotta get out. Escape the main gates. How do I escape the main gate? There's some sort of car or vehicle. Because I'm going to assume that the main gate is downed. I don't know. Maybe the gate is open. We'll find out. This one, I don't have particularly good memory on how this one went, but... Thanks for the car! Use the car, ramp, and get over the wall. I'll take a little detour over this guy's whole face. Oh my god. Oh my god. Car's gonna blow up. Because apparently... Where did you come from? Apparently I can get another car. I don't know why, but I guess because I was in a rush to get out, which is why I really didn't focus on shooting up everyone. Okay, but at least I'm running, and that should give me some exercise, increase my health. Oh, this has hydraulics on it. I don't like cars like this, because it always makes it harder to turn sometimes. Or change view, because with the analog stick, because it always assumes that you're not trying to do that and you're trying to use the hydraulics instead. So that's the thing. What the heck? So apparently, I literally have no room to get enough speed to go up there. I'm gonna have to drive all the way back here and do this one. Okay. So this should be a little bit better now. I have to aim through those two things. have to get back to the garage in this vehicle. And normally, I'm trying to think here, what would I do next for this? Okay, I guess that's it. Okay, so that was a little bit easier. Now I know what's in store for us. Let's just quickly save our game. We are headed off to Los Ventres.
Speak on it.
This is a friend of yours. I've got some information relating to your brother. Come to my ranch and I'll explain. It's in Sierra Robata. Cross the Garber Bridge, head south.
Who the fuck is this?
I can't talk right now. Get your ass over here.
Mom's always told me not to talk to strangers.
And look what happened to the bitch. Now, if you want your brother to go to sleep tonight with his...
Okay. That's a reference to the fact that, you're playing as a framed person who was, framed by the person in charge of ending gang violence in Los Santos, who ended up framing you for, stuff, and pretty much made you get back together with your brother in gang violence, and framed you for, killing your mother, which you obviously did not do. Technically, the police officer is the bad guy in the game. Unique stunt bonus, reward $500. But I had 18 million, so I wouldn't mind if I lost some of that. Anyway. Alright, bridge. Whoops, I clicked the wrong thing. Okay. I'm gonna quickly... Oh yeah, I'm looking at the red bridge and I'm thinking, are we on the right one? That's the bridge for the train. The train does go in one giant loop if you think about it, only stopping at like 3 or 4 places, I think, so doesn't matter. But if you want to get from one side of the desert to the other side very fast without having to go over bumps and hills, apparently that's how you do it. You just drive on the train tracks. I'm probably going to be doing that a lot to get around. Now, one of the main things we need to know here is that we're in a new area. I'll go over everything you'll need to know about this area before we continue on. But first, one of the main things you should know is that you should always save once you do this. You now have access to this area. You can play around, you can screw around, do whatever you want here. Saved it twice, because last time something did not save, or the file got corrupted, but I didn't have much to redo because of something. Okay, monster. This is the next mission, guys.
Carl, darling, welcome. So fucking welcome, man. What you know about my family?
Now first we need to see what you're made of.
What it look like I'm made?
I'm made of water, bone, tissue, muscle.
Talk about you. There's a truck in the garage. I say we take it for a spin.
Yay!
Here's the deal. This is all about speed and commitment. You got GPS in the cab. Get to each set of the map coordinates as quick as you can. Make it to all the coordinates, then get the truck back here, lose the truck, and you fail.
First, what's the GPS? Second, fail.
Global positioning system.
Third, who the fuck are you?
Sorry. Need to know basis only. Oh, one more thing. This baby's got 4-wheel steering instead of a handbrake. Good luck.
4 wheels. Oh, instead of a handbrake. Okay, so that's going to be harder if we want to slow down. Which means we're going to have to pace ourselves more on the... Really, a GPS coordinate 5 feet in front of you. Position 1 out of 35. Okay, so we have to go to all of them. Now, I do know that sometimes you can make use of this, but because of the way this vehicle is, it seems like it's more bouncy and easier to knock over. Also, you want to do it in a decent amount of time. Anything that's less than maybe 5 minutes is good. I'm not really sure what the optimal time is, but I know if it's like under 5 minutes, I think it's like under 5 or 7 minutes, you should be good. Oh my god. Okay. So, I'm able to get up this hill. Not as good as I thought I would. But, that's the four-wheel driving thing. Pretty much just allows you to, get up places faster, climb up hills rather than just, like, go round on the road. Okay, now I think I'm gonna have to slow this down. Make sure you go across the bridge, because I failed many times my first time playing this. Just driving off into the water. Okay. Now we're on our next position. We're at 9 out of 35, so we're doing well so far. Now, I know some of them seem repetitive, as they're gonna make you, like, go back and do things. As it's been a common pattern so far, such as for the first race we did with Caesar, which is in the city. Then we did one, out in near Red County. Then we did another one that ended up in, well, we did one in Red County, well, that started in Red County. Then we did one that ended in Red County. And the first race that started in Red County was the exact same race as the second one, but backwards, in case any of you didn't notice that. So, I'm guessing maybe they're gonna make me get to, like, halfway through, and then make me do it go all the way back. I don't know. Maybe. Okay. Well, we gotta be careful here. In this particular mission, be more careful about getting to the checkpoints and making sure you get to them, rather than about how fast you get to them. And you'll mess up less. That's something I've learned with this. Okay, I tipped over because I don't have handbrakes. I keep forgetting that. Okay, gonna stop by here. Maybe this is fuel. What are we mapping out? I feel like the GPS is also not like some sort of tracking device that's gonna track every single time we get to a checkpoint for something. I don't know what. Maybe, I don't know. I'm just speculating on stuff that could have happened. But, this is all stuff that could have happened, okay? How do I get... Oh. Not too far from here. Now... Okay. Now I gotta get down here. Okay. Holy crap! This thing has four-wheel drive, so it can reverse. It pretty much has a lot more friction when it comes to driving. It can go up the side of hill, down the side of hills. It can go up the side of hill in reverse if you need to. But still, you should take your time with this. I'm just over 4 minutes, and I'm at 27 out of 35. So, my guess is right if 5 minutes or less is probably a good time. It's probably about the time that I get. And now these checkpoints are starting to bring me back to this ranch. Which, now that I think about it, I've seen so many people play Slime Rancher, I should probably play it for myself sometime. Anyway, I got this. Out of my way! Don't care how damaged your car is. I'm being timed. Could probably do this in a little bit more time if you got to know the routes and how to get from all the checkpoints on time, go directly from them. But I don't know the shortcuts. Well, I know the shortcuts of this area. And I did most of them.
Not bad at all. I'm semi-hard. The boss will be in touch.
But, then one of the main things you need to know is that driving those are very difficult. But if you drive a vehicle you're used to driving, you should be able to get there. Now you pass that mission, you've done one mission in the Las Ventres area. And that means if you were to exit the game, now that you've saved and whatnot, you now have access to pretty much all of this area. You may not have been there quite yet, but you have access to it. And we're going to do, in the next video, teach you about everything you're going to need to know about Las Ventres, tongue slip there, and figure out what we need to do with that stuff. So, I will see you in the next video. Don't forget, if you have any comments, questions, or feedback, you can leave them for me in the comment section down below. Or you can send me your questions over Xbox Live, or leave them for me at my Zerg ID, which will be, link will be in the description for that as well. And I will see you guys later in another video. Bye-bye.